Israelites.
You know? That's right.
I want to see some corn-fed so-called white boys come up here, and we find out through the Spirit that they're Israelites.
You know? It's like that one dude in that van, remember?
Oh yeah, I thought he was white. I thought he was an Edomite.
Yeah.
And I was about to say, this ain't for you, but I said, let the Spirit deal with it. Come to find out, he's an Israelite. And then we told him, hey, you're one of us. And what he do? Hey, he took off his hat. He approached, took off his hat, showed respect. We asked him, hey, what's your father? What's your nationality? He said he was an Israelite, and I believed him. That's all. I'm not going to scrutinize your background. I'm not going to go do a background check on you. We told him he was one of us. He was excited to hear that. And that's that. He had blue eyes too.
I think so.
You look like a straight up Edomite. What if I would have told him, oh, you're an Edomite, this, that, and the other? I'd have been on my report. I would have had an even worse week. The next week.
It says, John 5:25, verily, verily, I say unto you, the hour is coming, and now is, when the dead shall hear the voice of the Son of God.
Right.
And they that hear shall live.
Right, because we were dead before we heard the name. Once we got that name, we came back to life, and we're like, man.
Because we were dead because we weren't in the truth, and say, what if the Son of the Most High, what if he came right then when we weren't in the truth? We would have been dead.
We would have been subject to condemnation.
Nope.
That's fucked up. Hey, but you know what happened? You know what saved us? It was a long process. Abba Bivens came into the truth. He inspired other men, and other men inspired the teachers that taught the apostles of GMS, and then the apostles of GMS inspired the elders, and then the other brothers, and then through that we were watching those videos, and we got inspired.
It says, for as the Father hath life in himself, so hath he given the Son to have life in himself. It says, and hath given him authority to execute judgment also, because he is the Son of Man.
Because he is the Son of Man. So we know that he came from the line of David. And both the mother, Mary, and Joseph came from the line of David. Alright, now finish that one up, and then we're going to get into these scriptures.
This is John 5:28. Marvel not at this, for the hour is coming in which all that are in the grave shall hear his voice.
Alright, so if you were in the grave in a dead state of mind, dead spirit, once you hear this truth, you're going to come back to life. Because we had a visitor a few times, and every time he was here, he was like, man, I never heard this before, man, this or man that. So that was the authority of Yahushua. That lesson was called the authority of Yahushua. So now we're going to move to who is Esau. You want to go to Genesis 25, start at 19.
It's Genesis 25 and 19. And these are the generations of Isaac. That one?
Yeah.
It says, and these are the generations of Isaac, Abraham's son. Abraham begat Isaac, and Isaac was 40 years old when he took Rebekah to wife, the daughter of Bethuel the Syrian of Padanaram. the sister to Laban the Syrian.
So they kept it in the family. Right?
And Isaac entreated Yahweh Shai for his wife because she was barren, and Yahweh Shai was entreated of him, and Rebekah, his wife, conceived.
So right now, it was a blessing that he asked for, and the blessing came. See, but the thing you don't understand is Isaac is Yahweh Shai. He is a reincarnation of Adam coming back and formed a chosen line, and now Yahweh's gonna choose the last one, and then from the last seed that he chooses, a whole nation of blessings is gonna come. All right, get the next one.
It says, and the children struggled together within her, and she said, if it be so, why am I thus?
So, in the womb, we got Jacob and Esau, and they know what's going to happen. Because the scripture says in Jeremiah, I formed thee in the womb, and I knew you before you came out. So Esau's like, man, I hate this motherfucker. He is going to take my inheritance and make me a perpetual slave, and then at the end of my slavery, he's going to kill me. He's going to get rid of me. And then, you know, we're going to get the blessing. So Jacob was like, man, yeah, I'm going to get it, man. So, go ahead, can you get the next one?
And the reason why it said the children struggled together within her, because they were actually fighting inside her stomach.
Really fighting.
And it says, and Yahweh Shai said unto her, 2 nations are in thy womb, and 2 manner of people shall be separated from thy bowels.
So right now, at this point in time, Yahweh was sending the messenger and telling Yahweh Shai, you know, this is what's going to happen. Go ahead.
It says, and the one people shall be stronger than the other people, and the elder shall serve the younger.
So that's a foreshadow. That's the beginning of the explanation. So now we're going to go to Revelation 12 and 9. So once you, because Christians, you don't read the Bible. You don't read the Bible. None of you Christians, none of you Catholics, none of you motherfuckers that call yourself believing in the word of the Lord, you don't read the Bible. And if you do, you don't understand it. And then if you do understand some things, you don't get that the chosen people, even though they're in the Gentile state of minds, are the only ones that are going to be saved. You don't get it. Take it to the next one.
It says Revelations 12 and 9. It says, and the great dragon was cast out, that old serpent, called the devil and Satan, which deceiveth the whole world.
Okay, so we know that in Job 9 and 24, we get a description of what happened. The world was given into the hands of the wicked. Read that again.
It says, Revelation 12 and 9, and the great dragon was cast out, that old serpent called the devil and Satan.
That old serpent from where? From the garden. That old serpent that deceived and beguiled Eve. Stupid bitch.
So he just gave them 4 names right there. The great dragon, the old serpent, the devil, and Satan.
All these things, that's what Edomite, the white man is. That's what he is. Letting you know who he was, who he is, and who he's going to be to you. See, that's all you got to do is come to the truth and you'll get some understanding. Go ahead.
It says, he was cast out into the earth, and his angels were cast out with him.
And that just means his tribe, his descendants.
But I thought devil was in hell.
Yeah.
It says the devil got cast out into the earth, and his angels were cast out with him.
Well, wait a minute. I thought Satan was fighting against Yahweh. You guys are all confused, man. You don't get it. And that's why it makes me happy when people come up here in a sincere heart, in a sincere form of mind, and they ask questions, and you tell them, and they're like, okay, keep going, keep pushing the truth.
That's right.
Keep doing this, keep doing that. You know, it's like that scripture in Luke where it says, go bid ye, because they're going to have a wedding, and the master tells them, hey man, we have all kinds of food, go get anybody. Nobody came that was invited. So he said, go out to the street, man, and just bring anybody in. Just bring anybody. That's us. We're trying to bring anybody in. Hey, how about Shem Yahushua? That's your power. White man's the devil. His name is Edom. This, that, and the other. Everybody gets excited for a little bit. They believe it. But it takes a while for them to get it. Can I get the next one?
It says, and I heard a loud voice saying in heaven, now is come salvation and strength and the kingdom of our power and the power of his Mashiach. For the accuser of our brethren is cast down.
Go to Job 9:24. We're going to find out. We're going to find out, because the accuser of our brethren is cast down. Who keeps accusing you of stuff? They never give you the benefit of the doubt. And the word accuser goes back to the word devil. And that was a courtroom term that was used in the good old days, which I mean is the dark era, or the when we were in power in Europe. That's all it means, accuser.
Because who was the accuser? Cain was the one who murdered his brother, right?
The first murderer.
I feel bad about it too, because I'm pretty sure if you probably.
This is Job 9:24. The earth is given into the hand of the wicked. He covereth the faces of the judges thereof. If not, where and who is he?
So that was done by painting over the original paintings of Saint Maurice. You can tell Saint Maurice. He looks exactly like you would refer to as a black man. And we were in power back then. Saint Maurice is one of them. One picture of Yahushua himself. Because everybody knew that the real Jews were so-called Negroes.
All the apostle paintings, all those got done away with.
And then they introduced new paintings. Go to Revelation 13. So remember, in 12 and 9, he was called that old serpent, the beast, the dragon, the devil. Oh, he was called Satan too.
This is Revelation 13:13, and he doeth great wonders, so that he maketh fire come down from heaven on the earth in the sight of men.
So who's the he that's being referred to? The man who's in power. We're getting all the scriptures to let you know who it is.
That's why everyone believes this white man, because he does great wonders. They think, whatever he says, it goes.
That's what it does. Because of what he has done.
Because he has control of everything,
It didn't happen overnight. It took countless generations, different eras, different time periods, from the Greeks to Romans, up until right now.
He got control of everything. He even got control of the Bible.
Yeah.
He watered it down.
All those different versions that he made, and all these different churches are different doctrines concerning the Bible. The word doctrine means a variance or a different view of. See, we don't have no doctrine. We got the 100% truth. And GMS has 100% truth. That's where we got it from. So if you got a problem, go talk to Yahweh. And the only way you can talk to Yahweh is if you're fucking dead, alright? So, make some sense out of that. Let's go back to, well, let's go to Revelation 13:13 and read all the way to 16.
It says, and he doeth great wonders, so that he maketh fire come down from heaven on the earth in the sight of men, and deceiveth them that dwell on the earth by the means of those miracles which he had power to do in the sight of the beast.
So there you go, man.
So with those miracles, that's how he's going to deceive this world.
That's exactly how he did it, or how he's doing it. But, you know, there's a method to this. He has to be found out. With the next scripture.
It says, and deceiveth them that dwell on the earth by the means of those miracles which he had power to do in the sight of the beast, saying to them that dwell on the earth that they should make an image to the beast.
And the image to the beast is the military power of this so-called Edomite. Because Rome is that beast that they're talking about. Look at the infrastructure. I mean, look at the roads, look at the buildings. That's the image of the beast. That's the real image of the beast, man. You guys ain't fucking paying attention, man.
No?
You got your fucking hands in your pants, playing pocket pool. You know what makes me fucking sick about this place? I see Jake everywhere, and they don't got shit to do. They don't got a home. They don't got a fucking job. And that's all for a reason.
They just out here wasting their time.
Oh,
You know
living
what
it
I
up
mean?
until the missiles come. Until the missiles come.
They got all this time, but they ain't got time for this.
That's the only thing they should be doing. Because it's only for a certain amount of people. So let's go back to. Did it talk about the mark of the beast yet?
Nuh-uh.
Read 13 and 16.
It says, Revelation 13 and 16, and he causeth all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark in their right hand or in their foreheads.
That's a big, important statement. That's a big scripture. That's coming up real quick. That's the fulfillment of that scripture is coming up real quick.
That's a big change.
That's the year of Karagma. Man.
Because that's talking about the whole world right there. Because it's saying rich, poor, free, bond. You know?
No matter who the fuck you are in this society, they're gonna take that fucking chip if you're worshiping this system. The Roman Empire reincarnated. So how is he gonna force you to do that? How is he gonna force you to take that chip? Well, let's take a look at the way you shop right now. We got things called Grubhub. Everything's getting more convenient. You got Grubhub. You want something from Taco Bell, they deliver it. You can get food delivered from Taco Bell. That's fucking lazy. I mean, sometimes you gotta eat out, but that's just a convenient. And you could say, well, I have the right to choose not to have that Grubhub. Yeah, you do. You have that right to choose not to use Grubhub. What about when you shop through Amazon? What about when you shop at Walmart now? There's less and less cashiers. They got a place where you can go online, buy your shit, park, and they'll deliver your shit. You don't have to interact with people anymore.
You don't need to carry a wallet anymore if you get that chip.
Mm-hmm. That's how it's going to force you, really. And the word force in there, we should go get that word force in there. It's a sequence of events that are going to make you choose the chip. What if you're because at work, at my work, you can't get into the building unless you go through the front. But if you want to walk around all the way to the front, that's your prerogative. But if you want to use that key pass that they give you, you just scan it, beep, and it makes a sound and it unlocks the door. That's a NFC. That's a near field communication, sort of like an RFID type shit. So it's not really it's a choice you make that's forcing you to do it. And that chip is going to have all your information. It's going to have your medical records, your work history. And you think to yourself, well, how can all that information be fit into that little grain of rice chip? It's transponder.
Shoot, there's a little chip in this phone, and it carries so much information.
Yep.
So many, you can record so many videos for hours.
Yep. But all that information is going to be on that chip. Your paycheck is going to be on that chip. Is that word in there? Just look for the definition in any dictionary. Because they have to implement steps and procedures in order for you to accept it, to make it acceptable. Got it?
This is a definition for a force.
See, that's Satan working against us. And if you haven't noticed, if you got AT&T, it's not 4G anymore. It's 5G now. They made that big step. That's a little tiny change. You didn't have any choice, so you were forced.
This is a definition of force on Google. Strength or energy as an attribute of physical action or movement. Coercion or compulsion, especially with the use of threat of violence. Mental or moral strength or power.
Mental or moral strength. So that's how you get forced into doing something. You have to compel yourself to do it. So let's go up. Read that scripture again, 13 and 16. You have to be compelled in your own mind to do something.
This is Revelation 13 and 16. And he causes all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark in their right hand or in their foreheads.
So you can be compelled. They're gonna make you try to reject it, and if you reject it, you get killed. Let's get Revelation 7 and 1 and 8, and then we'll end it there. But there's not much you can do. You either take it and live on this planet and accept the rulers of this planet, or you reject it and you accept the kingdom to come. Either way, you got a choice to make. So who are the people that are living right now, that are really alive, that are living it up? They're the people that have money, the rich. Because you ain't living it up.
I found that a definition for force in the blue letter. It says to be occupied with, to afflict, oppress, humble, be afflicted, to humble oneself.
Yeah, because when they tell you you're gonna take this chip and live or you're gonna die, you gotta humble yourself if you're gonna reject it and be like, man, you know what? If this is it for me, then fuck it, I ain't gonna take it.
And to be afflicted.
Mm-hmm. So let's go to Revelation 7.
This is Revelation 7. And after these things I saw 4 angels standing on the 4 corners of the earth, holding the 4 winds of the earth, that the wind should not blow on the earth, nor on the sea, nor on any tree.
And those angels are the angels that are in charge of the spirit of war, the conflict spirit. Because those winds are the nuclear missiles. Next one.
It says, and I saw another angel ascending from the east, having the seal of the living power. And he cried with a loud voice to the 4 angels, to whom it was given to hurt the earth and the sea, saying, hurt not the earth, neither the sea, nor the trees, till we have sealed the servants of our power in their foreheads.
So that's another mark. But that's a good one. That's the mark you want. And even if those brothers that come up here and ask questions and they believe it and leave and go on about their life, they were marked. They accepted it. Get on the next one.
It says, 12,000 from each tribe were sealed.
Now we'll stop right there.
12,000 from each tribe.
It says 12,000 from each tribe of what? Of Israel? Of course. Because if you keep reading on, it'll tell you. And that's just the list of
Judah, Asher, Simeon, Zebulun.
That's why we have this sign up here. Because only these people are going to get saved. Alright, so we're going to wrap it up now. You know, World War III is coming up. Maduro, he's feeling the pinch. Esau's trying to take his ass out. The mark of the beast is coming up. The chip is coming up. But more importantly, salvation for the elect of Israel. With that, we're going to say, Kal halayim la Yahweh b'Hashem Yahushai b'Hashem Ruach HaKodesh. Until the next time we say Shalom.
All praises to Yahweh, B'Hashem Yahushai, B'Hashem Ruach HaKodesh. Shalom.
Yeah, it should be.